Yo, we're on the boat. We made it. I'm so excited. This is Komodo. Let me show you. Ah. So that's actually Labuan Bajo. That's where we left. Um, I'm currently eating a cookie I bought in the airport yesterday. These cookies are so freaking good. They come from Revolver, which is in the Denpasar airport. And I realized because I work on boats that I don't want to have food in my cabin because it attracts ants and other pests. So I'm trying to eat this really quick and then, yeah, get rid of the evidence before, yeah, we get any creepy crawlies in the room. Hmm. So I was thinking about this how we always tell our guests on yachts, at least the boats I worked on, like no food in your room because that's what'll happen is like a crumb will fall in the bed or on the floor or in a corner. And granted, we clean the rooms every single day when we're yachting, but a crumb can literally attract anything. And granted, the boat's moving, it's on the water, you think there's no way pests are going to get into this cabin. They already have to be on the boat. Well, yes. However, if we dock and there's food in someone's cabin that's not like sealed and stored well, you hook up to that one dock or you hook up to that one boat, or maybe there's like a little bit of a problem on the boat already, and then now your food is attracting more. So I feel like I'm being that irresponsible guest, but I'm outside my cabin. I'm eating over the bag so that no spare crumbs go astray. And it's such a difference. Um, the types of boats I've been working on and working with over the last 6 years are quite different from this boat. As you can see, this boat's wood. It's made of wood. Most of the boats I've been working on are motor yacht fiberglass. And people don't always understand when they're booking budget what budget means. And it's neither good nor bad. I'm not saying anything like that. It's just different. And so people wonder sometimes, especially in the dive industry, when you're booking a $8,000 week long trip on a boat, what the difference between that and like $1,000 trip on a boat is for diving. I'm not diving. This is just a sightseeing boat, a 3-day, 2-night sightseeing boat called El Asher. And it's a budget trip, sightseeing. We've already met the guides. They seem super nice. I feel like it's very professionally run so far. I and it's budget. And what I mean by that is, the accommodations are older. The setup is older. It's like an older style boat. It's not a luxury yacht. It doesn't have these grand staterooms. It's not five star, five diamond, like Four Seasons resort esque. It's It's what, you know, the boats they've been using for a long time. And everyone's different. Everyone travels different. I love working in an industry where I can not only provide 5-star, 5 diamond service and be in that environment. I love that. I also realize that for my budget, this is the type of accommodations that fit my budget and what I can afford at this time in my life. And that's okay. That can be okay. Um, I think I'll probably do some video of the boat, just snippets. I don't want to intrude on anyone else's privacy. And since I'm sharing a room with 2 other girls, I don't really want to film now that we're moved in. Um, yeah, I want to make sure I have permissions and everything like that, and also respect the privacy of the other patrons on the boat. But I will give some snapshots of the boat and just show you what I'm talking about. But yeah, when they talk, I'll give you an example. When they talk about a wet shower, oftentimes people don't, or a wet bathroom, people don't understand what a wet bathroom is until they see one. Basically, it's a room with a toilet and a shower together. So as you're showering, your toilet is getting wet. Kind of like RVs. If you're familiar with an RV, it's same type of thing. It's just the one room that encompasses the toilet and the shower is a wet room. And on more luxury style yachts, you have your separate shower from your separate toilet room, and you have your sink area. So your bathroom's dry except for your shower area. Um, I love it though. I think that I was thinking about this as we were driving away and how different my life looked a year ago, 2 years ago, 5 years ago. Working in luxury yacht experiences, and now being on a very budget experience. And the thing is they all go to the same destination. I'm still gonna see the same manta rays that the luxury boat experience is gonna experience. I'm still gonna see the same Komodo dragons that the luxury boat experience is gonna see. And this time around, I'm doing it with 2 girls that I just met 2 weeks ago. We're sharing a room, we're sharing accommodations, and I am so stoked. And I've said this even in like luxury group travel experiences. It's not, I mean, yes, the destinations and seeing the sightseeing and the fish and the wildlife, all of that is incredible. But it's the people you travel with. It's the people you share those experiences with that usually stick out in your mind. And we're already having so much fun that, again, it could be a budget experience or a luxury experience. I'm just happy to be with the people I'm with right now and share this with them, especially because I love the ocean so much. They love the ocean as well. Neither of them are divers. That's why we're on a sightseeing boat instead of a dive boat. And I'm so excited for them to see manta rays and some, maybe a shark or two, because they just keep talking about how scared they are of these encounters. And I'm just so excited to share my excitement with their curiosity and their fears around those experiences. So yeah, it's exciting. I'm so excited to be here. I'm gonna do one more like pan around of what I'm seeing as I'm talking to you. It's so beautiful. But again, see like the dinghy right here. It's a little beat up. It's a little beat up. It could use a paint job or two. I love it. I love it so much. I wouldn't change this experience for the world. So thanks for being here. That's my story for today, and I'll be back tomorrow. Okay, so here's our little balcony off the back of the boat. And then you come in, big double bed, a little bit of storage, and the third bed is down there, so we'll pull it out at night. And then what I meant by the wet bathroom is this. You have your toilet, shower, all in one. And as I said, budget, they have some repairs they coming out of our room. Use a little paint job. Here's upper deck, little beanbag hangout situation. And then Captain! Woohoo! Ah, Komodo! And then the lovely people in the master let me just show you the difference. So this is above the suite downstairs, which is where we're staying. Theirs is a little bit bigger. Here we go. We got AC. Got some views. And then just like downstairs, we have the wet bathroom. So just kind of same but different. But this is what budget accommodation looks like. Still really nice. Again, just needs some love, some paint job, a little varnish on some of the wood, things like that. But it's perfect for what we're doing, so I'm excited.